Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 24th. You'll be interested to know, 115 years ago, today in 1911, explorer Hiram Bingham led a Yale University expedition and brought the Machu Picchu mountain citadel to international attention after local guides revealed the site in the high Andes. That discovery highlighted indigenous engineering and cultural achievement and helped inspire global appreciation and preservation efforts for Andean history and Inca heritage. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Venice Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions stay fair until about noon, when they turn choppy as the wind shifts to side shore at 8 miles per hour. Waves will hold steady through the afternoon before dropping slightly by 2 p.m. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming mid-tide when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 13 seconds and the offshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 3.5 feet at 9 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide just before noon. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 73 degrees for the water temperature. Expect clean conditions on Saturday with waves around 2 to 4 feet, peaking at 3 plus feet by midday. Sunday sees a steady swell building to 3 to 5 feet, with fair conditions early turning choppy later. Monday continues with similar size, 4 to 5 plus feet, but conditions improve to clean by evening, offering the best surf of the period. This morning it's sunny and it feels like 75 degrees, with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:01, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 64 and a northeast breeze up to skip. Sunday and Monday warm up with Sunday near 68 and Monday near 72, staying partly to mostly sunny with lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. A slight chance of rain returns Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night with highs near 71 and overnight lows around 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, residents of Altadena are facing a pivotal question about the future of their community following the devastating Eaton Fire that destroyed thousands of homes a year and a half ago. Some residents are advocating for state legislation to block developers from building multi-unit housing on single-family lots, fearing that such projects will compromise the neighborhood's identity and lead to increased congestion. Conversely, developers are pushing to construct denser housing under current laws, prompting legal disputes with L.A. County over permit rejections. As community discussions intensify, concerns about the balance between rebuilding and preserving Altadena's character continue to grow. Now on to sports. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett will participate in training camp amid ongoing contract negotiations, with no hold-in or holdout planned. Coach Mike Loeffler confirmed that Brissett will practice on the camp's first day, despite no agreement reached yet. Brissett's attendance is important, as he missed most of the off-season program, only reporting during mandatory minicamp as a non-participant. Following the release of Kyler Murray, Brissett became the primary option after starting 12 games in 2025. He seeks an extension, wanting compensation more in line with fellow starters. Loeffler described the contract talks as still ongoing and productive. In local sports, the Dodgers are headed to New York this afternoon to kick off a 3-game series against the Mets at Citi Field, first pitch at 4:10. Roki Sasaki takes the mound for LA opposite Sean Manaea in what shapes up as an elite pitching matchup. The boys in blue are riding momentum after taking 2 straight from Philadelphia, including a 9-5 victory yesterday. At 65-38, they're firmly in contention and looking to extend their winning streak. Sasaki has been a revelation this season, the kind of electric stuff that has made him one of baseball's most dominant young arms. The defending World Series champs never lack confidence on the road, and tonight they will be intent on setting the tone early. Meanwhile, the front office cooled speculation around a blockbuster deadline move. Joe Kelly pumped the brakes on Tarek Skubal trade talk, saying from a business standpoint, the prospect haul Detroit would demand is not worth it for a 3-peat push. LA has already invested heavily and prefers keeping their long-term assets intact. The deadline is August 3rd, so expect this story to develop. Over in football, the Chargers are gearing up for training camp next week by locking down key pieces. They have extended safety Derwin James Jr., signed first-round pick Akeem Messeter, and brought in Pro Bowl tight end David Njoku. New offensive coordinator Mike Daniel takes over after Greg Roman's departure. After back-to-back 11-6 seasons ended in wild-card disappointment, the Bolts are expecting big things under the new setup. In top news, the Justice Department is dropping the subpoenas it filed demanding grand jury testimony and phone records from New York Times journalists after sharp questioning from a federal judge. The government had insisted it was acting solely in the interest of national security. At the hearing, the U.S. District Court Judge Arun Subramanian expressed concerns about violations of protections for journalists. He threatened to impose sanctions against federal attorneys for misleading the court. David McGraw, the lead newsroom lawyer for the New York Times, called it a great day for the First Amendment. The Justice Department maintains its investigation remains ongoing. In business news, AMD's rivalry with NVIDIA is increasingly moving into a new realm. The chip makers are best known for competing in the graphics processing unit business, but they are stepping up their offerings in the attractive market for server central processing units. Advanced Micro Devices has been coming after NVIDIA in the market for graphics processing units. However, the smaller chip companies' new product announcements show there is fierce competition in the market for central processing units as well. On Thursday, AMD unveiled the 6th generation of its EPYC central processing units for data center servers at its Advancing Artificial Intelligence event. The Venice family of chips is meant to support agentic artificial intelligence workloads, AMD Chief Executive Officer Lisa Su said during a keynote presentation. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% for the week to about $65,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just under $1,900. And XRP is up 1% to $1.11. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them sunny morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Scientists have developed a handheld device to measure when your body is burning fat. This breathalyzer identifies the amount of acetone in your breath to determine if you are in ketosis. While smart scales and smartwatches use bioelectrical impedance for quick estimates, accurately measuring fat burning is more complex. Researchers led by Andreas Guntner created a breathalyzer that closely matched lab results in a study involving 12 participants. The device filters excess moisture and contaminants, aided by a companion app that guides users through the breathing process. Frequent metabolic measurements may prove useful across various health settings. And in entertainment news, Tam Holland has made Hot Ones history by becoming the first person to vomit on camera on the talk show. In the popular series, host John Evans asks celebrities questions while they attempt to eat chicken wings coated in hot sauce. In a latest episode, the British actor was joined by his The Odyssey and Spider-Man, Brand New Day co-star Jon Bernthal. Right from the first round, Tom struggled with the spice and started drinking a lot of milk. "That's battery acid," he stated, later adding, "I feel like I could black out." After the round, Tom coughed uncontrollably and suddenly keeled to the ground to throw up. John declared, "Let's go. Take a picture of that." The Uncharted star recovered and insisted, "You can use that footage." Tom proudly declared that he managed to keep his outfit clean, saying, "Look, Louis Vuitton, I got none of it on my clothes." To conclude, John asked Sean whether anyone had puked on set before, with the host replying, "That might be the first on set ever." "I love being the first," smiled Tom. The Odyssey is now showing in cinemas, while Spider-Man, Brand New Day opens on July 31st. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, David McCullough. And he said, "History is who we are and why we are the way we are." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.